I want to speak a little bit about privacy today. There was a friend of mine not too long ago who suffered a devastating loss. She went out for a couple of days, and when she came back home, her entire home was robbed. I mean, they went through every single room in the house, including the bathroom. They took some of her prescription medications, which kind of gives the cops the idea that these people were on drugs and suffering from addiction. But anyway, they even went into her bedroom and took some of her family heirlooms. They gave her some, they went ahead and took some of the things that were gifts that were given to you by people who passed on. It was a very sad situation. She had insurance on most of them, but some of those things cannot be, gotten back from the insurance, and it's a sad thing. So a couple of weeks later, I followed up with her to see how things were, and she had a very positive attitude about it. She had gotten some of the insurance money back, but she kind of reflected a little bit on the heirlooms, and she said, you know what it is. She said, I still have that person in my heart, so even though this thing is gone, she said, that person's not gone in me. Very positive person about the attitude, very positive. And she said something that really blew my mind. She said, you know what, I'm partially to blame for this. Now, how many people do you know, if somebody breaks into their house for whatever reason, the first thing they're thinking about is that the police has got to get them, they got to get locked up in the whole 9 yards. The last thing they think about is whether or not they contributed to the problem. And this lady, I got to give her credit. She went ahead and took accountability, and she said, you know what, I kind of brought this on myself. And I asked her why. She said, for years I've been in this house, and she said, in every 2 seconds I'm having a party, I'm having a cookout. She said, people are in and out. And she said, half the time when I have these little things, she said, at one time I was doing them every week. And she said, half the time I had my door and my whole house open, and a lot of people would bring people I don't even know. But I just wanted to be the go-to person. I wanted to be the party girl. Well, this is the price for being the party girl. Because she said, now I don't even know. She said, I did have a cookout the week before I left. And she said, and there were some people that I didn't know that were supposed to be friends of friends. And I just let them come because I had all this space and all this food and everybody having a good time. She said, I bet you somebody from that party that was brought over I didn't know, they probably cased my house, checked out my surroundings and what I was about, and went back and told their people, this is a place that we can check out. She said, I'm willing to bet that's what it is. She said, or it could be a jealous relative. I don't know. But she said, I kind of blame myself because I don't need to have people running in and out my house all the time. And that made me think about this point. Your house is your house. And if you have a lot of people in your family, I get that part. The strangers is what I'm concerned about. You need to have some ground rules as to who you're going to have running in and out your house all the time. You can't be handing out copies of your keys to 20 people. You better have 20 brothers and sisters that are close to you and that trust you, I tell you that much. But you can't have folks running in and out your house all the time. I know some people right now, from sunrise to sunset, they got somebody just randomly stopping by. They got folks blowing up their phone all time of day and night. I know some people right now that they got their phone, that have 2 and 3 phones, and they're blown up all the time by people who need a little bit of nothing. You would think these people worked for the Secret Service, or that they were the president's aide, or that they are some big-time doctor or world-class lawyer. You would think these people up because they have so many people contacting them. You know what that is. These people want the attention of others so bad that they're willing to open up the security of their home just to have somebody around. And that's a dangerous thing, people. So if you're one of these folks and you're not sure what's going on in your home and you're not sure what kind of people are coming around you and you're so hung up on this attention thing, don't be surprised if you're going to be like my friend was and you go out for a day, go to work or whatever, and you come back home and you see your house stripped bare. You got to protect what you've been blessed with. And don't be exposing it to everybody. Not everybody has good intentions in this world. Just because they're a friend of so-and-so, a friend of so-and-so, if you don't know them personally and you haven't interacted with them on a personal basis, don't take that for face value. Just saying.